Excuse me, Aaron.
Johan. All right. Hello and welcome to Odyssey of Eternity. I am DM Kenneth, and here we are in Tomb of Annihilation. The players here tonight have been roaming through the city of Omu for quite some time, and as Johan was suspiciously absent minded last session,
Out
uh,
drunk.
like I said, suspiciously absent minded. Lady Saveshna tonight is going to be doing the recap of last week. So Saveshna's minute.
Dear diary, we met
Breakfast
these we met these frogs that were actually kind of chill. They weren't so mean as I thought they were going to be. We would have had to slaughter them all, but they seem rather useful, so why not help them help us? So as we were going to go find their lost little child, we ran these oh so sweet little snakes, and I just wanted to give them some food, and I was just going to give them this little mouse, and then Kalen just flipped out. It was so embarrassing for him. I just can't even. But we just moved on after that and looked around the city a little bit more, found another one of those temples. Seems like someone already found what we were looking for in this one temple. They left some nasty little chaps that, of course, we didn't fall for, and even got some of their toys. And now we're off to the next temple that's out in the middle of this lava field, but we just flew in for a night's rest, and we're gonna be nice and refreshed for tomorrow.
All right.
Minute.
Did someone say my name?
Say my name, say my
I
name.
think I think Gooder said something, but I think it got cut off.
Sylvester's tea time. I like that. We should have gone with that.
Yes.
Here,
I was
you know
trying
what?
to say it
Talk.
before you started, but then I cut you off accidentally instead of getting it out there. So
Let's just all be quiet and just let him do a little Sylvester's tea time cut, so you can edit.
I can dig it.
All right. So, as we get into the nitty gritty, you guys stand outside of, what was it? Unk's shrine with all the keys.
no, we had flown to 6. Remember,
Oh,
I
yes.
burned my last
Yeah.
4th,
Yes,
and I
yes.
flew us
Sorry
all
about
over
that.
there.
And we're going to at least attempt to take a long rest there.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Yeah, he said we got the long rest.
Yep.
yeah, you were able to get the long rest. And so, as you guys are here, you see palm trees that grow in front of the squat building on this pillar above the lava. And worn steps ascend to the archway that forms the entrance. Reliefs of coiled serpents flank the entrance.
Veshin walks up and just kind of checks out the serpent carvings, just
Alright.
admiring them.
Gooder walks up behind you. Your people.
So,
Ooh, Chris, get away.
so
I'm having a
Sebastian,
moment.
as you're sitting there looking at these snakes, no one has alert in this party, correct?
None.
Definitely not.
Does someone have a weapon that does that?
I don't think anyone has a weapon of warning in this campaign. Uh, the rest of you guys, very briefly, see what appears to be javelins flying at Saveshna. Uh, as you see, as Saveshna, this will end up being initiative here for everyone involved.
Shield.
Gooder, you got your boop. Boop.
Boop.
forget to boop the snoot.
Not
Kalen,
bad.
I seen a 17 for you, Kalen. Gooder.
Well, this isn't good. I got a 1 on the D20, a 1 on the 8, and I have a 1 modifier for a total of 3. It's not a good way to start the night.
Kismet.
Told you
Don't
just
worry,
let
Gooder,
me
you're
have my
not alone.
moment.
I got a 4. I got a
Gooder,
1
though,
plus 3.
you hit the level of barbarian though that allows you to rage during surprise, right?
I have not.
Okay,
That's
so
going to be next level, yeah.
Okay, so you haven't hit 7th level barbarian yet. Okay.
Perfect.
Dantalus.
Well, I got this brand new fabulous red sparkly dice from Lady Saveshna over here, and I rolled myself a 23 total.
23. All right, Mr. Johann Cullen.
Got 23.
23.
23.
All right, Lady Saveshna.
15.
15. All right. So, as this works, Dantalus, Johann, Kalen, Saveshna, you are all surprised and stunned by this. Rules is written, though, you can get off the shield. However, let's see here. So the first one is going to be a 21 to hit you, Saveshna.
Oh, that'll miss with shield.
What AC am I looking for that?
My AC with shield is 25.
Okay, so there's only one way that they can actually hit you here, and that's a crit. And they get close, but no cigar, as you see 4 large serpents that spring out like javelins. Saveshna, you very, very quickly recognize these as Jakuli. And these are large snakes. So these are roughly the size of, these are about 15 to 16 feet long.
Aw.
So very large javelins, more like ballistae bolts. That somehow all managed to miss you. Kismet, you see this happening as you start responding. You see them all attack at Saveshna and glance off of invisible shields.
I'm the first one to respond because I wasn't paying attention. Nice.
Yeah, the way
All of a
surprise
sudden,
rounds work.
Crashing of 4 creatures against a magical shield. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Bit of technical difficulties over here. Me and these fangled dangled technologies don't do very well.
I am going to use my action to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
And I'll take a key point to dodge.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Gooder.
Oh. So I was kind of behind Shaveshna. So are they sticking out of the ground? Or are they coming out of the wall like 4 giant?
They seem to be coming from the trees that were about here.
All right. I will go ahead and rage with my claws, and I'm going to attempt to just start wailing on them. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to wail on them. And I will do it recklessly, because that's how I do.
As all barbarians should.
Grand total of 20. Oh, I'm at plus 10 now. Nice. So 20.
20 will hit.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right, on 1, 2, 3, or 4.
1.
All right, still up.
That's a nat 20.
That'll hit.
Aha, I'm rolling horrible. 1 and a 2. So 3, 2, plus 6. It's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. All right, still up.
Third attack. 24. Another 1. 3, 6, 9 damage.
All right, well, between all 3 of those hits, that is enough to kill that Jaculi.
Yeah. Notice me, senpai.
All right, anything else there, Gooder?
No, can I kind of, with my movement, can I kind of position myself in between the Jakuli and Shaveshna?
It's a not really.
Okay.
Just because of how close they are to her. But anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
All right. Next up is going to be Dantalus. You are up.
So I have a question on spacing.
Yes.
So they were kind of up in the trees. One, they came down, they threw their spears. Gooder kills one, there's 3 left. But they're close to Lady Saveshna.
They're almost like in a triangle around Saveshna.
Okay, that actually answers my question. So now I was
So
gonna
Gooder
see if
is
they were
adjacent. Gooder, both Gooder and Saveshna are adjacent to 2 snakes. Now.
okay. So basically, I would hit them if I dropped the 40-foot cube on them.
Yes.
Okay. So instead, what I will do is I will cast a 4th level Tasha's Mind Whip, and that will hit. It will hit all 3 because I get 2 additional targets per spell level. So by casting at 4th level, I can target 3.
Okay.
Each one has to make a DC 16 intelligence save.
Ooh, and they're beasts. They're not that smart.
Well, as far as we know.
They all 3 fail.
Okay, so they are going to take 8 psychic damage. They cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Also, they when it becomes their turn, they can only take a move, an action, or a bonus action. They only get 1, and that is until that is just on this turn.
Yes. Let's
So
see
their turn coming up.
how. Let's see how. What do you call it? Much damage you do first.
Oh, I only did 8 points of damage to each one.
Okay.
It's only 3d6. It's nothing crazy.
All right. Yeah. So they're all still up. Anything else?
Nope. That's my turn.
All right, Mr. Johan, your turn.
All right, Jakuli, what do these things look like?
They look like giant snakes. They have horns on their head going down their spine. They start as blue, go down. I'm gonna post a picture in the group chat for you, or the VC chat for you guys.
I don't like it.
They're
All right,
also about
so-
like 15 to 20 feet long.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. All right, so throw 2 daggers. First one whiffs like crazy. The second one is a 15 plus 7, 22.
22 will hit.
Do I get snake attack on the fake snake?
You would, yes.
Oh. 16 points of psychic damage to the fake snake.
You said 16 points?
16, yeah.
All
The
right.
schneck.
It's still alive.
All right, damn.
Oh, tonight's music is brought to you by Sirenscape as well. Anything else there?
Oh, I'm
Johan?
all good.
All right. Next up is going to be Kalen. Your turn.
Kalen swings his scythe if applicable per chat.
He's what?
He's gonna swing his scythe, his moonglaive. I
Okay.
think it's moonglaive. That's what he wrote in chat.
All right. What is his to hit?
That I don't see.
Are you there, Kalen?
I think he's been having internet difficulties, it sounds like, today. I'm going to pull up his character sheet and then we can have the roll. Alright. Kalen's attack. Let's see here. A 16 will hit a Jackalee. So then, I'm rolling all of these in D&D Beyond, so everything's above board. For 7 points of slashing. That is enough to kill the one that Johan just attacked. So with this snicker snack, he takes off the head of this Jackalee.
Hey.
Anything, Lady Saveshna, your turn.
I heard Kalen. Are you back,
So how many are left?
There are 2 more.
Is there one that it looks like it is not within melee range of anyone other than Saveshna?
Say that again?
So is there one that is basically only within melee range of Saveshna versus
Two
one
of
that
the-
might be in?
2 of that. The 2 last ones are within melee range of you.
No, but only within melee range of Saveshna. I wanted.
No, because Gooder came up behind you and he's also within 5 feet of both.
Okay. Saveshna will get between one of them and Gooder, whichever one is furthest away from the rest of the party. Then cast Animal Friendship on the snake. You have nothing to worry about from us, darling. I will help. I will take care of you. I am your friend. I am your master.
All right.
And that'll be a.
Type of save is that?
I gotta double check real fast. It'll be a Wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. All right.
And I can only do that on snakes.
Yeah.
But that didn't cost a spell slot, though, did it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It is. It
Nifty.
fails with a 12.
Okay, so this spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails. Otherwise, the beast must be failed. It's charmed by me for the spell's duration, which is 24 hours.
Really?
If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. I
Yeah,
can
so
cast
this
it
is
at
charmed by
will,
you.
and it is not a concentration spell.
24 hours. That's dope.
Tell you what, that spell single-handedly saved my party when I ran through this as a player. We got some really bad random encounter rolls at the beginning of it, and the T-Rex kept failing the save. And that's the only reason we didn't die, like early on. Yeah, so this is now. It is now, what do you call it? Charmed by you. Is there anything that you call out to the groups to let them know that this one is charmed by you, or do you just.
No one hurts my pets. And I specifically look at Dantalus. Because I expect these other idiots to hurt a snake, but I expect Dantalus to know better in a situation like this.
All right. So, anything else, Saveshna?
I let's see. I want to double check something, but I think I would have told them to not hurt the other snake because I think I can do it to any snake at will, and it lasts for 24 hours, no concentration, right?
I believe so.
This is kind of like a mechanical
Yeah.
question.
I think though it's a concentration, so you can have one up at a time. You can't just have a snake army.
Right, but that's why I'm checking. I want to see if this is concentration or not.
Animal friendship?
Yeah.
No. The deal is you can do it infinite number of times, but you can only do it to snakes. You can't do it to squirrels and stuff or other stuff. It's
It
only
is
snakes.
not. Yeah, it is not concentration, and it's at will.
Okay. So, well, you have this first one. The next one is going to turn around as its turn goes, and it's going to get a 19 to bite Gooder. It whips around, snapping its jaw at Gooder.
I'm in rage. I'll take it.
Alright, you'll take half of 10 points of damage as it bites you.
Ow! 5 points of ouch damage.
5 points of damage when I'm a barbarian. The next one will just sort of look at you, Saveshna, sort of bobbing a little bit, sizing you up. Kismet, your turn.
So what did Shaveshna specifically say? Because I heard "don't harm my pet" singular.
I said
important.
pet. I said pet.
You said okay, so you had the plural.
Yep, I made it plural.
Okay, then Kismet will just be like, "Then hurry up and tame that one," and just leave it be for now.
Okay.
Catch the gooder via teeth.
Gooder, your turn.
Gooder doesn't care. Gooder got bit by this thing. He's gonna take attacks at it. Sorry, Saveshna, but it bit fit. It bit first. It drew first blood. Yeah, okay. And I'll do it recklessly because of course I will. Yeah, that's 29. It's going to be 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Alright.
Second attack, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's 12 damage. Third attack.
12 damage is enough to kill it, though.
It isn't?
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay. So I just assume that I kind of want to do a hulky Hulk, Loki, death. I just want to take it and
Smash
start
the-
slamming it on the dirt and back and forth until it's dead.
Okay.
And then pick it up and show it to Vesna. Go, it bit me first. Just throw it at her feet.
All right. So with that, essentially, initiative is over at this point. As long as no one hits the one that Saveshna has charmed.
Glitter over here is once bit, twice raging.
I'll ask Saveshna, what'd you do?
Something an idiot like you couldn't fathom.
He turns to the snake, and he can speak with animals. So he goes, why are you not attacking?
This one has made a friend.
Oh, friend. Looks at Saveshna. Pats her on the back. You make friends. Gooder looks just approvingly and goes ahead and walks off, leaves her with her new friend.
Before he turns, she casts command at Gooder.
What? All right, that's bad because I got. Oh, wisdom. No, I don't got a negative wisdom. I got a flat wisdom. All right.
Yeah, it's a wisdom 14. And the command will be nil.
Oh.
Saveshna, I'm just going to ask you this before we proceed. Do you want to go down this road knowing what you know about Gooder?
Yes.
Did you say kneel to Gooder?
Yep.
Like out loud?
Yes.
It is a verbal.
It's a verbal component.
so it has to.
Oh man.
Can I cast something?
You can, yeah.
You know, always, yeah.
Can I hold person Gooder so he can't move?
Oh, that's hilarious. What playground have I become?
I mean,
Gooder,
go for
if
it.
I had counterspell, I would counterspell the command for you. But I do not.
It's a DC 17 wisdom save.
Okay, so which am I rolling first?
First, you're rolling the command because that was the first one in the queue, and then the whole
Command.
person.
I mean, wouldn't that execute before the other one executed, even if he failed both?
I feel like if he fails both, he'd be start kneeling and just be like paused.
I will let the dice decide what goes on here.
Okay.
All right, rolling for command
'Cause
first.
I
Here
have
we go.
plans.
Okay. Yep, I failed that with a 7.
A 7,
Okay.
all right. And
So
what
when
is
I drop
Kaylin's?
to my for the hold
Because
person,
I will get to what. It all depends on what things go.
that's a 12. Oh wait, he's a caster. That's not good enough. I failed. What was your DC again, Kalen?
17.
Yeah, I fail. I fail both. Mind magic doesn't. I don't do well with mind magic, guys. Way to go! All right, let's play around with Gooder's body like Weekend at Bernie's. Let's do it.
I'm just curious what happens at this point.
So, you just see Gooder like, like just like his mind just starts becoming a battlefield for these two spells. But first off, he starts kneeling. He gets like 3/4 of the way down to kneeling, to almost an impossible pose. When the hold person takes hold. So Gooder, your thighs are burning so badly here. From just the angle that this is. So a little bit of both happens.
Saveshna simply leans in And she'll even reinforce this with a little bit of magic.
Go ahead.
I mean, the command is just 6 seconds, but
Yeah, so it's just gonna be a little sentence. Never cross me, and never destroy what is mine. And with that, it'll also be suggestion. So that'll be another wisdom 14 roll.
Oh my gosh.
Also, as
Chaos.
she is saying this,
Really
Kismet is
love
quick.
it.
walking over to both Caitlin and Shaveshna and smacking him like an upset mom on the back of the head.
So, really quick. I'm getting a bunch of magic cast on my brain right now.
Yes.
Am I able to tell maybe not what magic is being cast, but am I able to discern that there is magic being cast on me? And then am I also able to discern who the magic is being cast from?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't think Saveshna is
Hiding it.
hiding it at all.
So,
She's just
really quick.
pissed. She is
So,
really pissed.
because my main question is, do I know that Kalen cast Hold Person on me and that he's a contributing factor?
Oh,
Because right now I'm looking at Shaveshna and I all of a sudden am in a very uncomfortable pose in a slight amount of pain, and she's whispering threats into my ear. Like, do I know that Kaylin is part of this, or do I does my because I'm not smart, right?
I will say,
That's up
Hold Person
to
has
DM.
verbal components to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So you would have heard. Yeah, you would have heard.
It would have been in Elvish too.
Okay. All right. So I do know Kaylin is doing something too. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Suggestion. Sorry. Here we go. That's a 4. I need to find better dice. I don't know what's going on with my shit tonight. All
So
right.
so just so you know, that is a concentration up to 8 hours. And the suggestion is that you don't cross me or hurt what's mine.
All
that's
right.
not
I think
necessarily
Gooder's.
a,
I think
that's not
Gooder's
necessarily a
mad.
threat. That's not a threat. It's just a.
No,
It's
it's an
it's a
instruction.
it's a suggestion because it doesn't ask you to hurt yourself, or
No.
it's just asking you to not hurt me or basically my snake.
Oh no, I get that. Like,
It's
but
the undertext that's the problem.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Gooder's mad. Like
So
I
is
would have
he.
let
Saveshna.
Gooder go at this point for sure, because that suggestion isn't like a physical act, so I'm just gonna let Gooder go.
After I get broken free, I start like almost jumping up, like not like in the air towards Shaveshna, like not just like I guess like a puppy would. Like I'm anxious, but it's not like I just can't. I have an incredible urge not to actually get close to her or her snake. You just see me just like just walking around. I'm obviously going to do what the suggestion had said, but Gooder's kind of mad that he got magic used on him. Um, it doesn't sit well. He doesn't even thinking about doing anything to you, but he doesn't know what to do with all this um, undirected frustration. So he's looking very huffy.
Saveshna will turn to the snake and it was hurt, yes.
The other snake. Yes, it was a little bit.
I'll give it a level 1 healing word.
Yeah, I think it was just 6 points from me. I think that was all or 8 points. 8 points from me. Sorry.
Whew. That's a max roll, so that will be it'll be 7 points of healing from me.
7 points. All right.
And I'll just pet it and stroke it and give it 1 point of lay on hands to top it off.
All right. Sounds good to
Kismet
me.
is going to look back and forth between Shaveshna and Kaylin and say, "We don't use that kind of magic on our friends, especially Gooder. Do you know how hard of a time he has had with his mind already? We don't
Sylvester,
do that.
just
Good,
You
good
can
when
hiss at me
Gooder.
all you want, Shaveshna. We do not do that to our friends.
no one asked for your tiny, little, insignificant opinion on this.
And no one asked for you to be so mad about us killing a snake that bit Gooder. You
So
weren't even
quick to
friends with it
kill
yet.
what is so beautiful and pure. No wonder you were sent here.
The scaly fuck, all of them need to die.
You
See,
want to
because
talk
of
to
this,
me about killing small creatures and things that are pure, and yet you killed the mouse that Kalen brought.
Food is food.
And a lot of people, me included, would see that snake as food.
So your food?
Lesser creatures are food.
That is a lesser creature.
And you're all lesser
I'd
creatures.
eat a dead snake.
Gooder this whole time has been staring at Kalen. As soon as Kismet pointed out they both cast spells, Gooder's just been looking at Kalen.
I'm going to look directly at Kalen now and ask, were
Yo,
you trying to prevent the kneel?
take a guess.
Knowing you, I would assume yes.
I'm
Um,
I'm glaring at Sebastian as I say that.
Gooder goes up to Kalen and picks him up and goes, "I'm not gonna guess. Why'd you use that on me?"
I pet Gooder. So you didn't have to listen. Sorry, buddy. I understand that good. Well, I'm not gonna
Gooder
say
puts
anything,
Kalen
but
down. Gooder puts Kalen down. And he stares at Savesna. Like everything she just said didn't really register because he was told not to cross her. But now he was directly told from Kalen that Kalen was trying to help the situation, and he believes Kalen. I don't know. Gooder's not too happy with Shaveshna. Now he's just staring at Shaveshna, just keeping his distance, like far into the party.
Yeah.
But he's just kind of, if he's not like looking at the ground or out into the wilderness, he's staring at Shaveshna.
Because that's a fabulous example of why not to touch other people's property. But anyways, are we going in this place? Because we're kind of exposed out here, I just want to say. You know, trees and lava and, all that stuff.
Oh shit, I forgot about forgot about lava.
You good there, Johan? Got
Sorry,
snake in the throat?
yeah.
Snake in the throat.
Lava? What are we talking lava? Looks to his left. Oh shit, there's lava. Alright, let's go inside this weird temple thing.
Yeah, so let me real quick find.
I kind of wish I'd actually just turned somebody else into something, just to kind of join in on the fun. You're casting magic, you're casting magic. I kind of want to turn Johan into a Tyrannosaurus chicken, just so we could be a chicken, dinosaur. But,
Giant chicken dinosaur.
yeah, giant chicken dinosaur, that one. Yeah. I think it would have been fun.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Alright, so. Number 6. Alright, so you see here you have, looking ahead of you, you have some stairs going up. They're about 5 feet of stairs going upwards into a little landing in this place.
This is at number 6?
And number 6, yes.
What? Say where?
Number 6.
Okay.
You the camera on literally Justin. So you see, looking when you come up this staircase, you see the walls of this rubble-strewn corridor are carved with serpents, and arrow slits are spaced along every 5 feet. Cobwebs fill the arrow slits and hang like drapes from the corridor ceiling. Above the entrance, a stone plaque bears a cuneiform message in Old Omuan. With the translator and your ability with the stone, you read, Moa teaches us that secrets hide the truth.
Which is not wrong. I mean, isn't that the definition of a
It-
secret?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I kind of totally agree with that. Gooder just says, I don't like secrets.
Well, has anyone got a secret they want to share? Antilus, don't look at me like that. It says secrets hide the truth, and random shit goes on. So, figured if you say secret, then, I don't know, one of them cube things might appear.
Oh, you know, that's a fabulous point.
Gooder
Yeah, I
looked
got
at
that.
Johan.
I got that smarter helmet on now.
I don't have any secrets from you.
I can't think of any off the top of my head. Danny boy, you got a secret? All right then, Sebastian. Yeah, fuck it. Kismet.
I've been very open with all of you.
Ah, shit. Halen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, Johan rubs the bridge of his nose. Lady Sebastian?
What is it?
You got any secrets you want to share with the class?
Here's a secret. I fucking hate you, Johan.
That's not a secret.
Pretty obvious.
Yes, that is. Fairly
Why do you
obvious.
think I didn't say I don't like Saveshna?
That's,
Dude, you got Gooder. I think after you say that, Gooder growls. You just hear a deep.
Yeah, I know. Now just proceed to take that pole out of your ass and get with the group.
I don't know if Gooder can growl at me right now because he can't cross me.
Danielis.
Is
Danielis, you
that
didn't answer.
I mean, of course I've got secrets. I'm a magician, my boy. Of course.
Say one of the dumb ones. One of the ones that you don't ever think of. Something stupid.
Alright, this will be a good one. I can just tell you that I've got the secret, doesn't mean I have to give you the answer to said secret. Correct?
I don't know. This is some weird ancient shit magic. I don't know exactly what the hell's going on there.
Here's the secret. Dentless isn't my first name.
Ooh.
And then I'll just
Actually,
turn around
genuinely
and walk
curious
away.
now.
Johan starts looking for a
Son
cube.
of
No cube.
Fuck. Alright. Well, there goes my intelligent idea for the day.
I'm gonna just start investigating the room.
All right, so you walk into the room, down the hallway, and I need a dexterity saving throw as the first 5 feet that you walk through, the floor gives way.
From everyone?
Who
All right,
walked in?
everybody?
The 20.
You are able to stop yourself, catch yourself real quick as you see a pit that's 5 feet across and 10 feet deep, and full of some green slime at the bottom of it. Lays in front of you.
I feel like I grabbed myself as I was falling and just I'm gonna pull myself back up and look out to the party and say, I think I know what it means now.
What?
I'm pretty sure this hallway is chock full of traps.
Mm.
Oh.
Are these walls covered in oil?
They are not.
That doesn't look too hard to get around. Gooder just starts
Uh,
climbing
just-
on the wall.
As he's starting to, just be careful, Gutter.
Do I see anything on the floor or on the wall that would resemble like a push pad? Like a trigger for a trap, like a lever or a button? I guess it wouldn't be too prominent. I'm not that smart.
Uh, give me a perception check.
Ooh, perception. There we go. 17. All right.
So
That
you
was
said you're
good.
checking the walls, right, for anything?
Walls and floors.
Okay. You see that each of the arrow slits on the walls are about 6 inches wide, 2 feet tall, and 1 foot deep. You also look through one of the arrow slits after you clear a little bit of cobweb out of it, and you see there's a room beyond. And this is off to the left and to the right on either side of this hallway.
How thick is the wall
It seems
that
to
I look through?
be about at least 2.5 feet thick of stone.
Mm.
But on the floor, you see in this 15-foot long hallway, every single one of these floor tiles leading to the end of this hallway seems to be trapped similarly to the first one. But after that, you do see there is a large room behind all of that. And in the middle of this room, a stone cube rests on a plain stone pedestal. Statues of 12 tribal warriors jut from the surrounding walls, aiming bows at the pedestal. The floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. Moss obscures much of the details.
Ooh. So I am fairly sure that nothing is going to be popping out of these holes that are on the wall.
Yeah, the
As I
arrow
cross
slits,
them?
yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like, okay, one at a time, unless you're small. And he points at Kismet.
I will let Gutter pick me up and carry me across.
Okay.
I'll take everybody over one at a time. When I'm over the slits, I'll ask Kalen or who else has a adamantine blade? Oh, Shaveshna. No, I'm not talking to her right now.
She's outside with her pet, anyways.
Okay. As Kalen's going over, I'm going to ask Kalen, you think we should break down the wall to get into that room?
Worth a shot, but out of character. I think I don't have adamantine. I think it's astrum.
But you can turn into something that can dig through something, right?
Not anything stronger than you.
Hmm.
Oh,
Astrum, you or
Dantis has it.
Dantilus, you have an adamantine weapon?
Can't we just continue going down the hallway as soon as we get over that 10 foot?
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought you need to go down the 15-foot hallway because every stone on the floor is rigged to a trap.
Yeah, and it's
So
a
I'd have to
15-foot
climb
hallway, yes.
So I'd have to climb down the whole like 20 plus odd feet to get into the room to let you guys down. So nobody had to use the floor at all.
Right, so then we're in the room. Why are we trying to
Yeah.
break into... I guess I don't know why we're trying to break in through arrow slits.
No, what I asked Kalen is, do you think we should? That's something that we would do. That we should do since there is a room over there. Not like meaning now, but like
The other
Oh, I'm
question
sorry.
Is,
I
is,
thought
Eventually.
we're being
is it a
dropped in
different
the
room or is it the same room that we're going to through the hallway?
So he said when I'm on the left, there are arrow slits, and through the arrow slits, I can see there's a room beyond that.
Yes.
My question to Kalen was just, hey, should we break down this wall to get to that room? Then, like implied, eventually, not like right now, because obviously I'm walking him and everybody to the room. So
Oh yeah, if we don't find another way in, then yeah. But for now, let's find another way in, I guess.
Yeah, my question is, what's past the 15-foot hallway? Basically, does it go
Is-
into a different room, or
So
does it go
that
into the room?
15-foot hallway is that room I described with the. So the middle of the room, stone cube rests on the plain stone pedestal. Statues of 12 tribal warriors jut from the surrounding walls, aiming bows at the pedestal. The floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. Moss obscures much of the detail.
Got it.
So we're in the room. We can just go there, right?
Yep. Anybody can approach if they want.
I'm not. I'm more of like a hang in the back kind of guy.
Johan's gonna see if there's any traps or anything like that on this part of the ground.
Yeah?
Kind of investigate the room, see if there's anything special or fucky or going on in it.
You are pretty intelligent now.
Yeah, I know. And I rolled really fucking good too.
Hey, now his investigation matches his perception.
34.
34.
Jesus.
Yeah.
18 plus 6 plus 10.
Yeah. So, looking around, in this room, you do find there seems to be two secret two secret doors. One in the right and left corners of the bottom of this room specifically. These look like they would probably lead into the door or the rooms that Good are seen through the arrow slits.
Ah. Do you let it be known, or are you making a move?
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, yeah. Tell you guys all about that, all the different rooms and stuff like that.
Ooh. Gooder's interested. You show him where one of these doors are?
Yeah.
And
So, hey, that one looks like the one that you probably saw with the arrow slits when you carried me over all flying carpet style.
do you are we sure that it's not trapped?
Ken, do I think it's trapped or not?
Da, 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 da. You do not think they're trapped.
As far as I know, no, they are not trapped.
Hmm.
I do just
Gooder
want to point
uses
out.
Mage Hand to open the door anyway.
Just
It's
want
too
to point
heavy.
out the last time we did stuff in a room like this. Remember all those things all of a sudden came alive? Remember with the monkey? Then all the other monkeys came down or something like that. Then we had to fight like 12 monkeys.
Oh
Was
yeah.
12 monkeys? Was that a play that I saw? I don't remember. That could have been a play.
So we fight 12 more monkeys.
Gooder
Thank
looks to Johan. But do I not open it then?
Want me to open it? I can open it if you want.
Tantalus, can we open it?
Open what? Aren't we just going for the cube?
Well,
That's when all the things happen, is when you go after the cube.
Right.
I wanted to do stuff first before we went after the cube.
Oh.
also, it did say that secrets hide the truth. Secret
true.
doors may hide the truth of what we need to do.
That is
True.
actually a very good
Hey.
Oh,
point.
Gooder was
Yeah.
not even thinking about that, but yeah. All right. Well, if it's too heavy for Mage Hand and nobody seems to tell Gooder no, he'll go and lift open the first door, the left-hand door that he crawled across.
Gooder, open the door.
Yep.
All right. So Gooder, you go and you push open the door. Which one are you doing, left or right door?
The left door, since I brought everybody on the left.
All right, left door. All right, to 60. All right. So you push the door open as you see a statue of a coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. The statue is missing its head, which lies broken on the floor next to a stone cube.
Oh. Oh, I don't know. Is that all? There's no like.
That's all that's in this room.
That's all that's in this room. Is the cube in an like a is it just a cube on the floor, or is it a cube like etched into the floor?
It's like a cube that's been knocked off the pedestal and it's on the floor.
Oh, there's a pedestal. Okay.
Before we go in there, Johan, can you check like just inside the door for any pressure plates or anything?
Will
I'm a
do.
little skeptical now that I almost fell in a pit.
Is that investigation? 28.
Okay, 28. So, does not appear trapped.
Nope. As far as I can tell.
No, that does make me feel a little better about this.
Gooder's now interested. He goes over to the other door and pushes open the other door and sees what's in that one.
Okay, so you go to the other one and you push open the door. You see a large statue of a coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. Clutched in the statue's jaw is a stone cube.
Then Gooder looks back at the cube at the center of the room that he just came from and looks at Dantalus and goes, 3 cubes. Which one's the right one?
Well, we're in a serpent place. Maybe the one with the serpent?
Maybe? Danny boy, you want to throw some of that there sight magic up and see what's going on?
Sure, I can do that. And just before I start the 10-minute cast time on that, I'm gonna send a quick message out to Lady Sylvester and just, are you just hanging out there doing tea time with the new snake friend, the new nope rope?
The new nope rope.
She'll reply, Kukul Khan and I are just fine.
Kublai Khan.
Khan.
Kukul Khan, I'll spell that for you.
Kublai Khan, okay.
Not Kugel. Kukul.
No.
How long does animal friendship last?
24
24
hours.
He just wants to,
Ridiculous.
I think that he just wants to yell Khan at the end of the systems.
Or until dispelled.
But that doesn't. But in animal friendship, it doesn't say that they automatically become hostile towards you, does it?
No,
The
it
spell
doesn't.
just ends.
No.
Yeah.
And it works on beast creatures.
Mm-hmm. Snake creatures.
Alright, so you take 10 minutes. I don't know.
Yep.
Johan's gonna talk to Kismet for about 10 minutes and ask him exactly what the hell that, what his life was like back in Nianzaru. Talk for 10 minutes. Enter bullshit.
Okay.
Gooder listens.
I mean, it wasn't all that remarkable, to be honest. I was living on the streets. Living on the streets, meal to meal. Sometimes had to steal for them. Got caught once. Had to outrun a dinosaur.
I've heard of the pits. We've talked about them before.
Mm-hmm.
Seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. Not part of that?
Beast didn't get any more than a few
Oh.
hairs off my back.
Oh, it was not part of that. I've heard about them. In another life. Okay then, okay then.
So yeah, nothing too interesting.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to banter 10 minutes while Danielis finishes up.
That's understandable. You just kind of asked the person with the least interesting backstory. Because really, all Kismet did was live on the streets.
Kalen, you have anything fun?
I'm pulling a goat, a giant boar, and a lion out of my bag. So there's that.
Oh, no way, I'm gonna play tug of war with the lion.
Yeah. Should we send one of the animals in once he checks for the magic?
That is up to
Yeah.
you.
If you want to.
Have the lion grab one of the things from in its mouth.
I don't know.
Yeah,
These aren't like these are magical animals. It's different. Kaylin just looks at the ground, thinking of the mouse.
Didn't he pull a giant rat out?
Yeah, I can pull a rat out sometimes.
Okay.
I have no control over this.
So I'm gonna be right back. I have to use the restroom.
All right.
All right, 10 minutes goes off.
Yeah, 10-minute goes. So you were casting what? Detect magic, you said?
Yes.
Okay. You're looking through. All three of the cubes radiate magic. And all the same. It's hard to tell what type it is. They all sort of rotate through the different schools.
Hmm.
Well, maybe all three are the cube. You gotta push all three together.
I'll send the goat in to like grab one and bring it to the middle chamber. Unless anyone has directions.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Send the
I'll
goat in.
send the left chamber. I'll send the goat in to grab the cube from the left chamber.
Sacrificial goat. I like it.
All right. Are you setting the rat from outside, or are you from the middle room setting the rat?
It's a goat. But are
Also,
we? I assumed we're all in the middle room. Are we outside?
I was just wondering if you guys went back. But also, next question is, how does the goat grabbing the cube that is when it doesn't have hands, and the cube is too large
Picking
for
it
its
up.
mouth?
Oh, it's too large for the mouth.
Yes.
Can a lion pick it up?
Probably. They got big mouths.
Have the goat knock it over with its horns and just push it with its nose to you.
Yeah, that's cuter. I like that.
All right, so the goat takes the left cube, that was on the floor, starts nudging it through, and as soon as it gets into the middle room, you see all of the statues in the area, in the room or in the middle room, come to life. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all pull arrows out as they shoot the goat dead as it enters the room with the cube.
Oh.
And then return to inanimate objects once more.
Oh no.
Oh, that didn't work. Sorry about that, Caitlin.
Is the cube there?
Oh shit.
Like, is it
Oh,
is it
there it
in
is.
the middle room now?
The cube is in the middle room, yeah.
Could really use an unseen servant about now.
Hey, Gooder, you got that ghost tentacle, right?
Oh yeah. Gooder tries to pick it up with Mage Hand.
All right, Gooder.
I step away from good.
Yeah, with this, Gooder, you have... I'm going to need a dice roller for this.
Shit,
Wait,
never
it's
mind.
after
Sorry, Gooder.
me. Like I'm stepping back from it though. Like
Yes.
I'm
Something about it tells you that these are magically aware of what the source is, of what
can
is
I
grabbing the cube as soon as you
can I
touch it.
drop it?
You can, but you still touched it, which makes them activate
Oof.
towards the
All right.
source. So that
All
is
right.
what is your AC right now?
Well, I'm going to be casting shield most likely,
6, 7,
so that'll make it 20.
10,
Oof.
11.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, I actually have just enough D20s right on my desk for this.
That's not good.
So you said 20 with shield?
20 with shield, sir.
All right. Well, I have 2 crits right off the bat. I have one 20 that matches. Miss, hit, hit, miss, 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 miss. All right. So 3 hit with, and then an additional 2 hit. So 5 hit total, 2 of which are crits.
Ouch.
So, where is the encounter builder? These are die 8s. I believe, yes. Encounter builder. You will take a grand total of 47 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as
That
arrows pepper you,
damage.
but then you drop the cube and they return to inanimate form.
Gooder just stands there with like a porcupine. Uh, uh. Ow.
These look
Gooder,
like
don't.
normal arrows.
They seem to be, yeah, normal arrows.
What if
Good.
you
Hey,
Or
just
Gooder, don't
touched
just
touch
all?
it.
What if you just touched all 3 at the same time?
how do you? Huh? You touch him.
I
What if we
cancel
like?
one person, one person, one person. 1, 2, 3, go.
What if we made like a phalanx?
Oh,
A what?
so they don't know who to aim at?
No, so we can just tank the arrows if we like put barricades between. Like the statues aren't moving.
But what if the secret to the trap is you touch all 3 at the same time? Bink.
I mean, we could try that too. We could try that inside of the phalanx or barricade or wall that we put up between the statues and us.
Well, the one is way up there.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing about that.
Or we could just
What if we?
bust up the statues, and he gets out his great axe.
Oh, like
That's not
it's
a
an
bad
option.
option, actually.
We just don't even have to destroy the statues. You just have to destroy the bows. But what are they going to shoot with?
All right, as you guys start to ponder this is where we are going to take our first intermission
Our
for the
first
night.
intermission.
So let me switch us to our intermission.
Intermission.
Be right
10
back.
minutes.
Sorry, everyone. The two people that are still watching at home, I forgot to transition us from break. I apologize about that. Right now, we are in combat with the statues as they tried to destroy one. They did destroy one, and things happened. So, Savashna, you rush in on the snake. The snake gets about halfway because due to mounting it, it takes half the movement because you don't have the cavalier.
Right.
But I need a animal handling check as you try to ride this. And jaculis are very different from any other type of snake because of the form of locomotion they choose. They shoot themselves like a spear to move.
Okay. Do I get like advantage or anything because of the spell it's under?
You get a straight roll here.
Straight roll? Okay. Animal handling. Alright. 9.
Well, the first attempt, not the easiest. It sort of shoots out from between your legs, launching a couple feet away, realizing it doesn't have you, and then comes back and gets you. And then you try again, a little bit more success, but you get to the hallway. And you see smoke billowing out of the room, and you cannot see anything past that.
Okay. So that, does it eat my spell at this time, or does that wait until it comes back to my turn? If anything.
Technically,
pops up?
you're holding your action, so if anything is seen, it'll
Okay.
still go off up until your next turn. But if no creature is seen, it will not go off.
Okay.
So you
Good
have
to know.
until the start of your next turn.
Gotcha.
Riding
Riding a snake.
the snake, yes. And so next up is going to be these things' turn. You guys don't really see them, but you hear the grinding of stones. As I am so sorry, Gooder, you have 11 shots coming at you this time.
Jesus.
All at disadvantage, though, right?
Unfortunately not, as they do not rely on sight.
Ooh.
I'm so
And
mad
you
I have
reckless to attack.
That was the only reason why I did that, was to give them disadvantage on that, and I figured that'd be saving us because we're versus 11, and I am very sorry.
No, it was a solid thought to try.
No, yeah. Yeah.
I have the perfect spell for this that I did not prepare today.
What, shatter?
No wind wall. I can just negate all arrows.
Oh, I think I can get it all out. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, wind wall. It negates in missile attacks.
So Gooder,
Basically.
3 so all but 2 hit you, 3 of them being crits.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
a die 8 per. So 1, 2, 3. That is a loud noise in my ear. You will take half of 55 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Jesus. Was that 23?
27, I think. 20, yeah, 26.
Oh, you're right, 27. 26?
Because 26 plus 26 would be 52. So yeah, 27.
Okay.
And that is their turn. Gooder, it is your turn to react. Everything is heavily obscured, so you would be at disadvantage to attack.
Ow! I'm going to go ahead and use one of my newfound abilities, and we're going to repurpose Thorn Whip to become Tentacle Whip, I guess. and I'm gonna go ahead and use it against the place where I knew the next closest statue was of me.
Okay.
If they seem to be pretty spread out evenly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like my back up against the wall, and then use my thorn whip.
All right, sounds good to me.
But I'm not gonna reckless it. A 15.
15. 15 will miss.
Ooh. Okay, so I don't think I have anything else for my bonus action. Oh, I was really hoping that was gonna get him. Since that's an action, not an attack, that's yeah, that's it for me. Yep, I'm done.
All right, sounds good. Next up is going to be Kaylin.
Do they look like they're going after Gooder specifically?
It is hard to tell based on the smoke, but you heard Gooder yelp. So probably yes.
A bunch of thip, 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 and it...
I don't see Gooder, right?
You do not know. Everything is heavily obscured.
I was trying to grab that guy and take cover behind him, so all the arrows shoot him.
That's smart. I like that. I'm gonna leave the place for now. How many feet to how many feet is the hallway to outside?
The hallway, to get to the hallway, you're about 10 feet from the hallway, and then it's 10 feet, or it's 15 feet through the hallway to get outside.
Okay,
But the hallway is only 5 feet wide.
sure. I need to reassess. I can't do anything without seeing anyone, so I'm gonna go outside on my turn. And I'm gonna have the... Go ahead.
So you first you're using your movement to get right outside?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you do, you trigger the falling tile floors from the first tile of the hallway. That was not triggered, that Gooder carried you guys over. I need a dexterity saving throw.
That's not good. 10.
10. You manage to fall straight in. You fall 10 feet into a sloshing pit of this green slime. You don't take any damage initially, but the slime clings to your body, your armor, and the like.
Quick question: if I came down the hallway on a large snake, would we be plugging up the hallway?
You are not. You're like at the entrance of the hallway.
Okay.
Because he didn't have the movement to jump over the first pit.
Gotcha.
You just watch Kaylin disappear into the floor.
Yeah, you see Kaylin come through out of the out of the smoke and then just shoomp straight down.
Okay.
So I still have like 10 feet of movement.
You would, yeah.
I try? Do I? It feel like it's grappling me, like mechanically
No,
speaking?
it feels like this is just a slime that's all over you, and you see your armor, anything non-magical that you're wearing or carrying, starting to sizzle and eat away.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Can I climb out of the pit or no?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. And are you climbing towards the main room or into the hallway?
Are you climbing as a bear or as Kaylin?
I'm trying to get out.
Okay.
of the temple. 4.
You get a little bit up and you just slide right back down into the slime. This point, you will take, let's see here, from the slime, you will take 6 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And at this point, anything wood or metal in your possession is effectively destroyed.
Wood or metal specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
That includes
But his
coinage.
weapon's magical.
That includes what?
Coinage.
I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
You just broke Kalen.
Oh,
just
I
made
need to
Caleb
use
broke.
spells.
That would be awful for a wizard.
I'm gonna Misty Step out of here. Fuck it.
All right, so you Misty step
Go.
just out to the front behind Lady Saveshna.
I'm a
Okay.
bag of holding, sir, so it's fine for me.
All right.
That's it for.
I am so
I
sorry
have
about that, Caitlin.
It happens. I have the lion and the giant boar. Should I just have them attack the statue? Lion gets pack tactics though.
Yeah.
So the one that Gooder's attacking. So I get a straight roll.
Straight
Right.
roll, yeah.
Ooh, 12.
12 will miss.
Okay, and then the boar is at disadvantage, which is an 8. So 8 misses too. Cool.
Yep,
That's my
you
turn.
miss, yeah. So, next up is going to be Kismet.
Question.
Answer.
Has it been an hour since our combat with the snakes?
No.
Okay, so I still have my armor back. This is good.
Yes.
Then I'm going to call out into the smoke. Can't see. And I will run over to where I know I probably the closest one that Gooder would have been to, because I assume Gooder would have gone to that one.
Okay.
Let's do. Actually, I could try this. I won't cover the entire room though. Yeah, I'm just gonna try punching it. Very nice stealth check, Gooder.
Yeah, it misclicked. My bad.
I'm just gonna attempt to punch it, I guess. So that's a 15, which I heard missed.
Yep, 15 will miss.
That's even less, and then the one bonus action punch is 16?
16 will miss.
Okay. Just within. And then it turns out that I'm not even near one. Also, Dantalus, you heard me call out, can't really see.
I can fix this. I swear. I've got a fix. I can fix this.
All right. Next up is going to be the snake. Actually, you had the snake move on yours initiative for you to move, so...
Right, so I don't know. I guess if I mounted it, it joins...
Yeah,
my
it joins
I
your
don't-
initiative.
Okay.
All right, so next up is going to be... Dantalus.
Alright, so... Based on where I was at in the room, would I remember enough to where I sent the smoke 20 feet away into a corner, that furthest alley? Would I remember to enough that I could just walk in that direction
So yeah.
and hit that corner, like use basically my 20 feet of
Yeah.
my movement, or or I'll even take 30 feet of it to get specifically there. Before I do, I'm going to say,
Actually,
hey,
real quick, my question: pyrotechnics requires an open flame to be able to be used.
I don't believe it actually says that. Nope. Oh, wait. Actually, you are correct. I actually have to extinguish fire in that area.
And there was no flame to do that. So,
It's magical darkness, everybody. Trick gone wrong. I am so sorry. The whole thing backfired.
I'll say
But
so.
you
There was a
can
torch
see-
over there that you
Oh, yeah.
that you did that
That-
on. That way we don't have to retcon everything.
The
That's
entire thing.
So, I wish I had actually read my spell. Then we wouldn't be in the situation. But with that said, this will be even better because I'm going to get all this cleared up and we're going to be fine. So before I go, Johan, come get these. And I am going to drop a short sword and the adamantine dagger and make a loud noise. Clank, 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 clank. Where they're at, so he
Nice.
knows where they're at.
Can I mentally make a mark as to where they are?
Well, you should be able to see them, hopefully. This works.
Cool.
And then I will walk in that direction. And then I want to turn with my back to that corner. And I'm going to yell sorry. And then I'm going to cast Pulse Wave.
I knew it. I knew that spell was
It's
coming.
the only thing I have that actually pushes things. And it's going to just,
All right.
you know what I mean?
What type
So
of
the
save is
reason
that?
why it's a con save. It's a DC 16 con save. So it's a 30-foot radius, which I know is it's basically just a little bit smaller than the room.
Yeah.
But my idea is I want to shift it, hopefully hit a couple of archers, but then try and shove smoke just out of the room.
And what type of damage is that?
It's going to be 66 force damage.
Okay.
And anybody that fails, they get shoved 15 feet. It's the only thing I got.
And that's everybody?
That's
It's
kind of. Why
It's either that or a fireball, and everybody gets lit on fire. So I went with the less damage.
So yeah, roll your
Oh
damage.
my gosh. I got a nat 20 for a 27 con save.
There you go.
They cannot be pushed because they are affixed to the floor.
Interesting.
However,
Are they?
they still can take the damage because it's force. So roll your damage. Everyone else in the room needs to roll the save. So Kismet and Johan,
I got
We
it.
should have just,
a con save.
walked out of the room and lobbed fireballs in.
Well, I didn't want to do that either, and then pull out
20,
a hit because
21, 19 on die.
I remember that was a trap down there. That was what I was trying to signal to you, but I didn't want to hit. Okay. 14. 15. 21 points of force damage, and anybody that fails, shove 15 feet. Obviously, if they're not moved, they can't. And if you pass, you only take half damage and you're not moved.
I am
But I'm a-
shoved 15 feet.
Sorry, Kiz. But hey, I fixed the smoke, I think.
But I didn't take technically the full damage because I had 10 points of armor of Agathis left. So it's very cold in the space where I was.
As you
I
hear
like
a
to think
crack
you almost-
in all of the statues in the room.
I like to think you almost pushed me out of the armor of Agathis, and it just kind of like cartoon style stayed right there.
All right. Anything else, Tantalus?
No. Can everybody see now?
Yeah. The smoke's gone. Johan, your turn.
All right, Dan.
Real
so-
quick, when the smoke is gone, do I see any of the attackers?
Yeah. You could see two of them. from your
Okay, so
angle.
Bane would have gone off on two of them.
Yep.
That will be a. Charisma 14.
They both pass.
Okay.
Jeez.
Statues suck.
Johan, what are you doing?
All right, Dan. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna pick up the short sword and the dagger,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing at one of the statues.
Crit with a sneak attack?
That's what I'm hoping for. All right. So first attack with the short sword.
With the adamantine one?
Yeah. No fucking way.
Did you
Damn
crit?
it! I crit on both of your fucking attacks. Shit. Well then. Short daggers that. I'm gonna put snake attack towards that. But I do crit, so I get an extra that. There. Okay. So, I literally rolled 2 crits off that. That's fucking funny. Alright, let's roll this.
That's a nice sound.
Yes. That's why I do it physical, because I like the sound.
Clicky clacky math rocks.
Yep. Clicky clicky math rocks.
Clicky clacky math rocks make my brain happy.
Ah. Serotonin. It's the only way I can get it nowadays. Uh, 42 points of damage to him. Slashing and adamantine slashing.
So you said how much?
42.
All right. You destroy another statue.
Sweet.
All right. Anything else there, Johan?
Nope, because rogues don't get a second attack.
All right. Saveshna.
All right. How far away am I from the statues at this point?
You are just at the entrance of the hallway, so you are 5, 10, 15. 20 feet gets you into the room, and then that would put you within 5 feet of 2 immediate statues on your left and right.
Okay. I will have Kukul Khan take me to those 2 statues.
All right, so this time you get a bit more of a hand on his locomotion. You're holding on a little bit better. This time he does launch, and he uses the wall as sort of like a sliding surface to get over the pits. Using his climb speed, but snakes and vertical walls without any sort of thing. But so mechanically just slides across the wall to it and gets you within 5 feet of the 2 statues, one to your left, one to your right.
Okay. The one to the right, I'm going to make an attack with the adamantine short sword.
All right.
That'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that'll be, I'm going to dump a smite into it at 3rd level. So I believe that is that 3d8 or 4d8?
3rd level is 3d8.
Yeah,
oh,
3d8.
48 for 3rd level, sorry.
48? Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be... Ooh. That'll be 9 piercing with the adamantine short sword and d8.
Might with adamantine. Now
Well,
we're talking.
Yeah, wouldn't it be 8d8 though? Because
Yeah.
it's an automatic crit.
Yeah, it's an
Is
auto
it not?
crit. Yep.
Oh, it's an auto crit. Okay, so I need to roll the d6 again. So that'll be another 4 piercing. So that'll be a total of 12 piercing. And
Absolutely.
then it's 8 d8. God, I gotta find d8. Where's d8?
Concentrated fireballs over here.
That'll be, let's see, 6, 12, 15, 18, 18 plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 8 is what? My brain just failed.
31.
31. 31 radiant damage.
All right, that destroys that one.
And then I will make an adamantine short sword attack on the next one.
All right.
And that'll be 23 to hit. Yeah, 23 to hit. Six. That'll be 7 piercing, and I am going to drop a level 2 on it. And that'll be 10 plus 5, 15, 16, 17 radiant damage.
All right, you killed that one as well. All right, anything else there, Saveshna?
She'll just look out across the area. What have you idiots got us into this time?
And as you guys, you finish your turn, there is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 statues left in this room. These statues then proceed to, you hear the pulling back of the strings again.
Yay.
Gooder, you did not reckless this time, right?
I did not.
All right. And what is the AC I'm looking for?
15.
So, all but 2 of them hit out of the 8.
Okay. Tough.
All right. So we have 6, but no crits this time.
That's good.
You will take a grand total of 33 points, halved to, I believe...
16.
Yeah, 16. How are you looking there, Gooder?
I'm 100 points away from max. I'm at 31. I'm mighty pincushiony.
Okay.
I got arrows sticking out of me and I'm leaking.
All right, next up, Gooder, your turn.
All right, Gooder's just gonna do this axe thing because that's what worked the best. So to the closest one, but without recklessing because that cut down on 3 attacks towards me, or 3 crits. So straight roll. So first one is 18.
18 will hit.
Okay, so 2. So that's gonna be 17. Plus 8 is 25 points of damage the first time, first hit.
That destroys the first one.
And then I move on to the next.
Absolutely.
That's a nat 1.
That'll miss as you're in your swing. Your hands are a bit sweaty, or not sweaty, but slick from the blood that's coursing through you from all these arrows. Your great axe goes skittering across the room.
Oh no! I don't even have it.
Is Gooder within 30 feet of me?
He is, yeah.
Could I use my reaction for Chronal Shift and have him reroll that?
You could, yes.
Then I
Thank you.
As you, Gooder, you see yourself. You do see the axe fly out of your hand as you swing it. However, time almost reverses itself as the Chronal Shift works, as it comes back into your hand right before your swing. What is your new roll?
And I use that momentum to roll a 17.
17 just hits.
Yeah. Like Thor with. Nice. Okay. Oh, I guess that's not that great of damage though. That's 17 damage.
That's still better than losing your ex.
17 damage
That-
is still enough to kill another one.
Oh, nice. And 100% right, Dantilus. Thank you for that. That was good.
Anything else?
Run up to the next one.
Are there alcoves that at which they're?
There isn't. This is a solid open room.
Can I use my movement to get behind one? So they're like, can I impose one in like?
With
I
your
guess I can't
size,
with-
with your size, no, because they're flush
Yeah.
against the wall.
Yeah. So what's left of the other ones? Or they just collapsed bodies, or
Yeah, they all crumble to dust as you have been destroying them.
dust? Okay.
Actually,
I
good,
hide
sort of
behind
hard to
my
breathe in
axe.
here. You hide behind your axe. All right. One,
I hide
two,
behind my
three.
axe.
There's 6 left. Kaylin, your turn. You are still in the acid at the start of your turn. I know you're not.
No,
in the
he's
turn.
not. He misty stepped out.
You did Misty Step. However, it is still clinging to you.
Boo.
Die 10. Where is my die 10? I just had it. You will take 1 point of acid damage at the start of your turn, as I rolled minimum.
Can I get it off? Or is it like a skill?
So it would be an action to try to remove this, but you have to use something else to remove it. Because it's almost like a napalm. It sticks to you as you...
Well, all my scimitars are gone, so can I use my scythe to like clean it off?
You
or does
could,
it
yeah.
need to be like more like clothy?
No, it can be any tool, metal weapon, or wood item.
You're basically just adding napalm to your scythe swing now.
Yes.
This slime
Metal
will
as
not
fuck.
stick to magical items. So
Oh,
as you
I literally don't have any.
you can use your
Wait.
scythe.
Oh, okay. So then, like, I'll use my scythe to scrape it off, I guess. Since it can't damage that, and I'll yell down the hall. If you're still having trouble, get out, and I can.
As you're starting to do that, all of a sudden you just hear from your pack that's rapidly melting, the terrified Almirage that's in your pack screaming, "Geyser, geyser, geyser!" as a wash of water just comes over you. As I need a strength save from you there, Caitlin.
It has nowhere to run when I'm on an island.
I
That
just
is-
spit
ooh.
my drink into my hand because I was
6.
not expecting that.
So 6, you get like launched 10 feet in the air and land down, but the slime gets blasted from you as the Almirage cleans you off with the geyser because he is terrified of melting. As you see, his fur is singed, his temporary home has been taken out. You'll take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall, but you are no longer covered.
I'm low-key waiting for this Almirage to die so I can just take its geyser.
All right,
I don't want to kill it. That's too mean.
Anything
So did
else
that
for
use up
Caitlin?
my action, or did that do it before I started cleaning?
No, that was as you were cleaning. You got like halfway through with your thing, and the bag was melting enough where this thing got worried.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll tell everyone to get out if they can. They don't need to take hits necessarily, or get Gooder out so he doesn't die. And then the boar and the lion will run up on the next one.
Okay.
That is, oh my gosh, I cannot roll today. That is a 10 to miss.
Dude, tell me about it.
Lion gets pack tactics though, so let's try. Nope, that's a 6. And a 18.
18 will hit.
Yes. For 7 damage.
All right. So part of this animal hitting it is not magical in nature or adamantine in nature, so it just harmlessly scratches against the post.
Just like gnawing at it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for me.
All right, Kismet, your turn.
It's using it as a scratching post.
Good kitty.
Is the one I was at still up, or was that smashed by glitter?
Yes. It was smashed,
Okay.
so you can go to a different one.
I will run over to a different one and start punching.
Okay, your fists are considered magical, correct?
Yes, I took level 6 monk at level 9, so
Okay.
I now have magical punches.
Also, hashtag sorry not sorry Dantalus about the drink. You guys have made me do that more times than I care to admit.
So only one of my attacks will hit.
Okay.
So it'll do 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right, that one is barely standing as you see cracks running deep in it.
I'll just punch a part of it off.
Anything else there, Kismet?
Nope.
Hey, Kismet, quick question. What levels were that again? What level monk did you take?
Ha. I took my 6th level of monk at level 9.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, back up, Dantalus. Your turn.
I haven't heard that in a minute.
Okay, I feel better. This seems to have worked. Might have hurt him a little bit. Sorry about that. Can I turn? And I'm assuming there's still a couple up on the wall that nobody is near.
Yes.
Could I basically turn and just back up enough to where I could do almost like a point blank blast wave at, if I could hit 4 or however many, like at a wall, and not get my party involved in this?
Sure.
Oh, wait. Better question. I can use the. I actually could use magic missile on these, correct?
Yeah.
I'll do that instead. That seems a lot safer than anything else that I'm planning right now. So I will do. I will do 2 darts at the one that Kismet just knocked a couple pieces off of, and then I will do the next 4 darts at whatever's the next one in line. I'll just go 2, or I'm sorry, 2 and then 5.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right, so the 2 on the one for Kismet, or yeah, gonna be 4. Plus 2 is gonna be 6 force damage.
6 force. All right. That one crumbles to dust.
Okay.
There are
then
5 remaining.
force.
I just realized that Dantalus's largest weakness is in closed quarters.
Yeah, he has like 10 health.
16. No, he means spell-wise.
Yeah, you're so used to fighting in the jungle where everything's open and everything. 16, that'll destroy the next one.
Cool.
Nice.
No, I
There
feel a
are
little bit better
4 left.
about
not
my
4,
decision.
3 left.
I think. And, I think I'll back up and, if I can, not go through the door, but just get over by the door. I'll just kind of go back to where I originally was.
Sounds good.
And,
So you get to the entrance of the hallway before you would go in to deal with any of the traps.
oh, Sebastian, you did show up.
Johan.
Snake.
All right, Dan. I'm gonna go back and swing a couple times with my adamantine dagger and normal short sword.
Okay.
All right, let's swing. Bada. Fuck. First hit misses with a goddamn 11,
That'll miss, yeah.
and the other one is a 18.
18 will barely hit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, Dan. Do I get the snake attack on it?
Currently no one's up against this one, so no.
Fuck. Oh shit.
But it is considered an insta-crit because it is Adamantine.
Yeah. 2d4 though. God damn it! 10 damage, minimum damage.
That
wait,
is still.
Don't add that.
10 is still enough to kill it.
6. Sorry, I added wrong. 6 damage.
Oh, 6 is not enough to kill it.
Fuck. Hey, can it be enough to kill it?
It is not, unfortunately, as you smash into it, you crack into it. You see a large crack happening, but no cigar. Anything else?
You're a fake god.
Tell me what I didn't know. All right. Next up is going
He likes you.
Next up is going to be Lady Saveshna.
Hope he doesn't cuddle with you tonight.
How many are still up?
There is.
Hope he takes a stinky poo.
Tim. There are, let's see, 3 left.
Yeah, whichever one looks the most damaged, she's just going to reach out and do a chill touch at it
Okay.
for a 24 to hit.
24. 24 will
And
hit.
that'll be 9 necrotic.
9 necrotic. All right. That is enough to kill one.
You guys can totally take care of the rest. I'll be back outside, and I will have the snake take me back outside.
All right. Uses its, what do you call it? Its jump sort of thing to get over there. As you get back to the first area. All right, next up is going to be all of the remaining statues. So the 2 remaining statues, I am so sorry, Gooder.
Yep.
It's just the
You
way...
can't take me down.
Can't take good or down, but you can sure take in the Paradise City.
That was 2 critical hits.
There's only 2 of them.
Where the
I didn't
grass is
reckless.
green.
Did you roll with advantage?
I rolled straight.
Oh, damn it.
It's these critical roll dice that I got sent. Really hate the
Don't
players.
use 'em.
They're
Don't
amazing.
use 'em.
Those were bought by me, so he can use them all he wants.
No, don't use them.
I'm interested to see. This is got taken down quite a few amount of hit points. This
Gooder, you will take half of
fight.
26 points of piercing damage. So 13.
13.
Gooder's gonna come out of this looking like a goddamn pincushion.
Mm-hmm.
He's a porcupine.
Pork you gooder.
He's a porcupine.
Alright, Gooder,
No,
it is your
he's
turn.
He's a pufferfish.
He's a buffer.
For fish. We're gonna reckless this time.
He gets bigger and he's covered in spikes. He's a pufferfish.
I like it.
Gooder,
I'm
if you sneeze, will they all
recklessing.
shoot out of you?
What?
I want you to sneeze to see if they'll all shoot out of you.
No, when I come down out of rage, they're all just gonna fall out of me. All right, here we go.
Yes.
28.
28? Yeah.
So 10 plus... That's 18 points of adamantine damage for the first one.
You said 8 points?
18.
18, that's enough to make one of them crumble.
And
then
the
there
second
was
one... 24.
And 24 hits.
Ooh. I got minimum and maximum damage on that. 15 plus 8 is 21 points of slashing.
21, alright. So you come through as you smash through the one that Johann's by. as that is it for all of the what do you call it, statues in this room.
Gooder just collapses onto his hands and feet, and like as he comes out of rage, slowly starts pulling arrows out of himself, trying not to move. He looks like a guy who just went through major acupuncture.
And as you look at the the cube that started all of this, you see that cube start to disappear into a puff of green smoke. The one from the left room. So there's still the cube on the pedestal in the middle, and there's still the cube in the right room.
Tell my lion to go get the cube in the right room.
All right. So the lion heads to the east room. It comes up and it uses its mouth to grab the stone cube from this one. Nothing happens as it does. As it pads back to you, it holds... pads up back into the room. Gives the cube to someone in the room because you're not in there.
Yeah. Whoever's closest to the pedestal. Whose name is not Saveshna.
It's probably Gooder. As Gooder's just sitting there gasping on the floor, the lion just comes up, nuzzles him, and then like drops the cube at his feet.
That's cute.
Kismet is going to walk over to Gooder and use 3 of his key points to give him 3 healing hands.
3 points of healing?
No, that is 3d6 plus 6.
Oh, nice.
So 18.
Thank you, sir. You doubled my hit points just now.
Gooder, out of curiosity, how low did you go there?
I was at 18 hit points out of 136.
So you took over 200 points of damage total that fight with your rage. No, about 150 because the first hit wasn't raged.
Right.
That is still...
That's
And takes a beating and keeps on.
a lesser shark would have died.
Yeah. Some of that was friendly fire. Sorry.
Only 10 points of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saved or whatever.
Congratulations, guys. You have passed this shrine.
So do we just put the thing in the thing and then the thing comes out?
Yeah, you. The lion grabbed the right cube from the eastern room. And
So it was the room that I said that's probably the right one with the snake in it.
Did you guys hear the most broken Legend of Zelda temple completion music? As half the temple is leveled by you guys trying to brute force your way through a solution.
And I'm very upset with myself. I don't understand. Like, you know, I thought the smoke was gonna do this, and then it did that, and then it was over here, and then it went over here.
No, it was a good try.
It was a solid, good thought.
How were you supposed to know that they weren't relying on sight?
Well, I had the thought in my head, but it's not a question I can just ask. I mean, it's just I got to go with what I thought was gonna happen. So. And then the whole Johann thing, like the no psychic damage, I was like, what? I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was about to move one in front of me, and they can't be moved. So, like, at the beginning, it was like everything we wanted to do, we couldn't do. But, like I said at the very beginning, if you're strong enough, you don't need to be smart. Barrel through.
Barely.
The party's...
Barely.
Barely.
The party's general mindset is brute force approach for most things.
Just a quick
Hey,
note.
listen, it works.
Oh my god, I just read the most relatable thing. I'm scrolling through iFunny, and I came up with the difference between humans and animals. Animals would never allow the dumbest ones to lead the pack. Very applicable to the current conversation.
And I'm the most animal of them all. Just heads up, Lord God, I'm using my Rod of the Pack Keeper to get back to one spell slot that I used.
Go for it.
I momentarily forgot I had one. I'm going to do the same.
Because I am at very low hit points, and I very well may need another shield.
All right. So, you guys exit the temple. You see Gooder has blood pouring all over him from the pincushion. You see Kalen is in essentially rags at this point, soaking wet. Only his magical items protecting his dignity.
They're not
Caleb.
made of wood or metal.
No, your magic items are the only things that aren't destroyed.
No, I mean clothes aren't made of wood or metal.
They're not like destroyed, but they are pretty pockmarked from
Fair enough.
the acid. They have a higher resistance rating than wood or metal for that slime.
Gotcha.
I will pull out.
Oh, my torch is gone too. I'm going through my list, just sad.
I have a set of fine traveling clothes. I will just reach into my backpack and pull them out and hand them over to Kismet. They're a little above his station,
You mean
but he doesn't.
Kalen, not
Speak to
Kismet?
Kalen.
Or I'm sorry, Kalen. Kalen doesn't need to know they're above his station, but I will just hand them to him.
I don't like them. Find good clothes.
Yeah, well,
I have a
Druid.
question. I have
all
a
of that
question.
hanging out there, like we don't need that right now. This is not the time or place.
I have a question, Ken.
Yes.
Better
Like-
someone that hangs out.
How
I was about to say,
how
thank you.
bad are the clothes? Could they be?
His clothes aren't bad. They have a higher tolerance for the acid than his other wood and metal items.
Are you thinking mending?
His
Well, I don't
clothes
have
could be
mending,
mended.
but
Astrum.
Astrum
I'll
starts
find
casting.
out next week.
Yeah.
I was thinking, because mending can only do so much with like. Basically, we would have to put the holes together and mend them together, so your pants might be a little tighter. So I was thinking making them into shorts to use the fabric.
I don't like you anymore. Let him mend it.
Yet again, sorry.
No, not you, Ken. I'm just
realize
ignoring. I'm
that
just
I'm-
ignoring the 2,500 gold. That it's just not in my head.
Well, two things on that. One, you realize I'm handing you clothes. I mean, you can do with them what you want. You can put them on, or you could use them for patches. I'm just saying. If you're gonna mend them, it's fine. I'll let you,
I mean,
do whatever you
the
need to
colors
do.
match? Would it clash? Like,
So, I don't know. I don't know what color Kalen's wearing, but they could match. They are very fine clothes. Question, Ken.
Yes.
And since we never did really, we've always assumed some inventory has gone into my bag.
Yes.
And whenever you divvy up gold and stuff at the end, it always just goes into our inventory. But as a party, would we have assumed the gold would go into the bag of holding?
That is up
That is-
to you guys as the players.
Well, it's also up to you because that would retcon the destruction of Kalen's gold. And
No,
that's
he
why I'm
lost it
asking.
all. It's all personal gold. You hold it on
I
yourself.
mean, at no point did I imagine putting it in
You
his
didn't?
bag. No.
Kismet
As much as I want to
personally-
save it, I don't think I did.
Kismet personally, no matter what the group had decided, would keep all his gold on him
Okay.
because he lived on the streets, so he doesn't trust anyone else with his money.
That's fair. And that's fair. That's why I was kind of leaving this up to some stuff has gone into my bag, and I kind of wanted to at least give it.
Yeah, I would have been open to it, but I didn't. At no point did I think of that, so I would have had it on me. It is what it is.
Gooder has given his money away to people in the party several times without a second thought. But I always imagined that he's carrying his own in his bag of holding.
Oh, that's right, because you have one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting Gooder has one.
Well,
The
yeah,
weird
because
one that like makes
it
the
hasn't
noises.
talked in a while.
Gooder has a
And
Yeah.
sentient one, yeah.
by
Yeah,
the
it
way,
talks.
did all of you guys notice how Kalen was not at all concerned about the fact that he almost murdered a talking Almirage down there and
I
left
was
a vat of acid?
very
But
concerned.
meanwhile, he was like, "Oh my god, a mouse! Oh my god, a mouse!"
I
But
was
then the
very
Almirage,
concerned for the Almirage. What are you talking about?
I don't see a single tear, sir.
I am glaring at you while I'm not like
Hey,
letting my voice
hey,
change. I'm like, I was so concerned for it.
hey, the Almirage lived. So, no
Yeah,
tears
but
shed right now because the Almirage lived. Let me speak.
he did
Two,
leave
Exactly.
backpack.
two, he was a little more concerned about dying himself because if he dies, no one's here to save the Almirage.
Why do you think I misty stepped? I could have just polymorphed and left him, but I mean polymorph, wild shaped and left him. But I misty stepped so I could save us both.
Well, technically, when you
I'm
missy
not
step, you
thinking
left
about
them
it.
behind because you left them behind because you
Not
can't
thinking
take
about it.
something. You literally saved yourself by misty stepping. I just want to point that out. That's why the bag stayed. So, but I'm really just playing with you, Kalen.
So
Just keep the Almirage alive, okay? He's kind of entertaining.
At
Especially
I
this-
in
am
that chat.
trying.
at this point, too, you guys do see, looking on the other side of the pit. So you're on the pedestal in the middle, or the pillar in the middle of this island of lava. You look across as you see across the way on a very tall cliff. This is probably about like 80 feet away. You see what looks to be 9 or 10 small bush-like creatures holding spears. A colorful orange frog tied up and bound on top of them as they are bouncing towards the edge of the cliff over the lava with this frog.
Oh,
So, like,
we have to
not
save
where
him.
5 is, but bottom left. Like they're making their way to that edge, or is it
No.
on our pedestal?
So, not on your pedestal. They are, you see them all the way by where 5 is, where that bridge and that singular pillar is on the bottom left of the magma field.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you see it. So they're about a good about 500 feet away from you guys, actually.
I'm running.
500.
I'm running and casting.
What are you casting?
Conjure animals. Get the giant birds back in here.
I was gonna say I was doing the exact same thing with my last charge of animal.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I was just gonna turn into a giant eagle and go catch him, but I mean, we can do that.
You could do that too.
I mean,
Got
Kismet
this.
is seeing
We need
the
to get
frog
everyone
that we're
over.
supposed to save, and Kismet's just like, birds, take me to
All
them.
right. I'm gonna use my last 4th level spell, turn into a giant eagle.
Okay. So, how many creatures does that summon with the giant birds,
Sounds
guys?
like 5. 2 for Kalen, 2 for Kismet, and
Giant
Wait, what
1
level
for...
Kismet are you at?
Wait,
Giant eagles, I can summon 2 of them.
I
Okay.
just small question, Ken.
Yes.
How close are we to the cliffs?
So the depends. Are you the cliff toward where that they're dropping him from, or?
No, the cliffs that where the gargoyles tend to sit.
Oh, you're about like 200, 250 away from there.
Oh shit.
That's fine. I'm literally gonna just cast a spell, go jumping off the cliff, and see if I can grab this little dude before he goes falling off.
Before you go off, can I smack you and give you a boop? And I want to cast Expeditious Retreat on you.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
So Gooder has
Go get him,
learned.
buddy!
Gooder has learned from the boops that Dantalus has given him. So as Dantalus is about to jump off the cliff to turn into the bird, you just see a tentacle come out from Gooder and just bop you right in the nose. It almost, the speed in which he does it, and he's like, "Go get him, buddy!" and he bops you. It almost tweaks your nose a little bit with how quickly he does it. When you're not expecting someone to touch your nose, like that's what gets you is just not expecting it. It's not the force that he does it with because he doesn't do it very hard. It's just like when you accidentally bop your face and you don't like, you're like, ow, your first impulse.
It doesn't distract me from casting a spell, though, right?
No. So then you just you feel the energy course through you as you just get fast. You feel yourself sort of getting faster and needing to move. You jump off the cliff and turn into a giant eagle as you now have, what is it, 10 feet extra movement?
Nope, he can use dash as a bonus action.
Awesome.
Which
I
is a
don't
big
remember.
deal
Is
for an
Giant
eagle.
Is Giant Eagle 90 feet
I think so.
or
80.
70 feet? 80?
It's 80 feet.
80, so that puts you 160 feet around. So
That's
yeah.
pretty good. No, that's at 240, right? Because he can movement.
Oh yeah, you can
use
dash
his-
and bonus action dash. You can double dash in a
yeah,
turn.
dash and 240 feet of movement.
You can go zoom like Kismet normally can.
So yeah, you, Dantalus, you just burst through. You go 240 feet. You're halfway over the lava pits as you are literally screaming eagle, Judas Priest coming through over the lava fields. Very reminiscent of that one album cover with the mechanical eagle over the field of red.
Badass.
As you are just coming through. The rest of you guys are all getting on the giant eagles and stuff like that, if you would like, on your side.
I have a question on that.
Yes.
Because paladins can get a magical bond with a mount, what would I have to do to do that with the snake?
So that
I could.
That would have to be. It would end up being your find mount spell. You'd have to do the ritual with that, and it actually involves killing your current mount to bind its soul to you, so you can summon it when you use that spell.
Okay, Sebastian will stay there to do the ritual.
Okay. Hey, buddy, do you trust me? As you just wring its neck. Now we're together forever.
You're going to kill it? Oh my god, I'm going.
So you guys all get on the eagles, start flying through. Saveshna just looks like she's about to, and then just stops and just turns, smiling at the Jakuli. So the rest of you guys move as fast as you can. You don't get all the way there. The little grung gets thrown off the cliff side. He comes flying down, but luckily where he's at, he's a good 500 feet above the lava, and he's a tiny frog. So he's sort of not falling the absolute fastest. Dantalus, you come through. I need, at breakneck pace, another 240 feet. At this point, you are 20 feet away from this creature. He is currently 420 feet above the lava.
He can't follow all that in one turn, can he?
He cannot. 60 feet around.
Right? Yeah.
Or he's 440 above, because 60 feet. So that's your turn. The rest of you guys continue onward. Saveshna, you look to the Jakuli as you sit down and start placing out or sketching into the ground the ritual symbols that you need for the find steed spell ritual for that. The rest of you, Frog falls 60 feet more. Dantalus, you're right there. Give me an athletics check as the giant eagle.
What's the dex? +3?
Athletics is strength.
Oh, athletics check. Okay. I'll have to. I rolled a natural 10, but I'll have to look up what a eagle is because I actually don't. Oh wait, I should have that in the handbook, right?
Giant eagle, yes, should be in the back.
So it'll be a 13.
A 13? That's enough to catch that Catch that little guy.
Nice.
Right. All right. I'll snatch him up gently in the claws.
As you do, you start hearing above you as the little veggie pygmies are shaking their little tiny spears angrily at you as you have disavowed them of their sacrifice.
Can I
I'm
just
going to swoop my eagle down towards them.
Could I just shake my tail feather at him just a little bit? My nice little bright blue plumes, just kind of shake it like nanny nanny nanny, and then fly up.
You can. The rest of you guys are now getting towards this area. So what were you
Do
saying,
we-
Kismet?
I want to basically swoop my eagle over them to try and scare them.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
With eagle, let's see. Can I assist my eagle in doing this?
No.
Sad. What is the charisma of a giant eagle?
+0, so it's just whatever your dice roll
Oh
is.
well, that's not the worst.
It does get a +4 to perception, but I mean,
Keep rolling it outside my freaking dice thing. 13.
13, all right. They scatter. As you guys are flying, you do notice what appears to be, in the map number 4, seems to be another shrine that you guys are nearby as well. It shows the very similar styling of the shrines across the city.
Did we not do that one?
You didn't. You passed by that one. You did everything else to that side, just not that spot.
Oh, okay. Gooder points. Are we going to the frogs, or do we want to go here first?
By the way, Tantalus, hi. That frog in your talons and your claws, that is actually playing a little bit of havoc on your mind, because poison dart frogs, their skin is toxic. And, well,
If he's picking up with his claws, though, his claws shouldn't like.
it's not exclusively his claws. He's still got like the inner part of his hand and everything.
Yeah. Okay. I was just hoping.
Yeah.
He's being gentle with the frog. It's like on the inside of the talon, so it's not like only like the nail of the claw.
So
yeah,
I need,
but they all.
I need a
just gotta reach
Constitution saving throw from you.
As a. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, yeah, +1. Okay.
You got this.
That's a 15.
All right. Luckily, you pass, as you are not frightened of all of your allies while you're flying away with the frog you need to rescue.
That would have been amazing.
Oh God, I don't know where I would have gone. I probably would have gone all the way back to the frogs. To be honest, I would have gone all the way back to 19. Or no, I mean 18.
Well, they're at 18.
Yeah, I probably would have just gone all the way there. But
We could fly there pretty quick.
let's
You
see
could,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, in an answer to Gooder, Kismet would say, "Let's go to the frogs. I don't want to carry this guy around more than we have to."
But I'm so far ahead of you guys. I
Yeah.
think I would just circle right back around and just go right back to 6. I think I would have just done a loop-de-loop.
So you would have met us. We probably would have been halfway, and you would have met us on the way back halfway.
I got a screaming frog, and I'm just, yeah. The only thing that would have made this better if I had Kismet on my back, and that probably would have made this scene a little better.
But yeah, so you guys all meet up after you get almost all the way there. Dantilus, realize that your party members are not nearly as fast as you are. You double back, catch up to them, and escort them back. But you guys re-arrive back at Nang Nang Shrine. You see the monoliths adorning with prancing frog-like creatures rise from the swamp. Beyond, a ruined edifice shaped like an arrowhead squats in the muddy water. Bushes and trees grow from its roof. At the pointed front of the building, steps ascend to the stone door caked in slime. You see the similar Chief Yorb, the golden grung, looking at you. He croaks out a couple ribbits that none of you guys can understand right away. Saveshna, back at you, sitting still on island number 6.
Yep.
By yourself. The ritual's underway. This ritual actually takes about an hour worth of doing to create a new bonded mount. So you sit there, you set the materials down you need, the ritual inscriptions etched into the ground. You have the mount in the middle as you start chanting and saying the prayers needed to activate this. You ritualistically, you see this the Jakuli just sort of eyes roll back, going blank, entranced by the spell. Ritualistically, you start cutting lines into its hide. Following the lines at the rib, blood is flowing freely from it as you start bleeding this creature over and over again. After a while, you grab it by the cheeks and you put your forehead to it. And as you do, you give one wrench and twist the neck as it fades into an ethereal light. And as the last half of the ritual is forming, the snake comes back through a blue portal, fully back up into its full lifelike form once more, as it is now bonded to you as a mount.
I imagine kind of the last piece is she's probably eating its heart from its original body.
If you'd like to add that into it, yeah.
As, you know, as a Yonti would.
Yeah. Fun fact about the lore of Jakulis, they actually got their name from a gnomish archmage that decided that he liked living as a flying snake more than anything. And his name was Jakuli.
Wait, so can they fly?
No, they can't fly. But in the lore, they started from a gnomish archmage he was a flying snake. But that was where they got the name for.
Wait, are you
They can
saying
jump really well.
Are you saying that he had sex as a flying snake with another snake and made these things that could jump?
I'm not going down that route, but I will let you assume your own judgments
You're not
there.
saying yes, but you're not saying no.
All right.
The internet is a wild place, and I am not giving anyone that ammunition.
It already has said ammunition, Ken.
Well, that is up to your mind, not mine.
That's up to your Google fingers.
Yeah. So you finish that up as you just silently wait for the group to remember that you're on this island.
Well, I think if I had the mount, I can actually
It's a
write
60
it out because
it's a 60-foot jump between the one side, or if you have rope, you could try to
So, I mean, there's not 360-degree, but it looks like there's ground between the island and the mainland. And this thing has a climb speed.
Oh,
I
just climb
could-
straight down.
Yeah, I could say you could do that.
Okay.
You take the
I'll
slow way down,
Maybe a
but
little warm
Yep.
along the way.
but we will get back to when you rejoin the group in a little bit.
Fair enough.
So the rest of you guys arrive as you see Chief Yorb just sort of ribbiting and croaking at you guys as he points at the orange-skinned grung in your claws. You drop him. He comes up, gives the orange-skinned one a hug, stands back and then just punches him straight in the stomach, bending over the other frog. All of this, none of you guys can understand, but you just hear a riveting cacophony of...
Are they humans or beasts?
These are humanoids.
Okay, yeah, darn.
Yeah, we can only understand their language if we
If
lick
you,
his
yeah,
hand.
if you ingest the poison of the gold grung. Soon, Chief Yorb sort of waddles up to you and just offers his hand once more.
To lick it?
Yes.
Yeah, Gooder licks it.
Am I still an eagle?
That's your call. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Oh, then I will lick it as an eagle because, I've got an 8 intelligence, so this seems like a great idea.
All right.
Kismet's going to politely refuse because last time he licked the frog, he got a really bad headache.
Someone
That's
cooking
fair.
frog legs?
Of course Gooder licks.
Kaylin and Johan, are you guys licking the frog?
Someone cooking frog legs? Because I surely do like some frog legs.
No. If you want to
You want-
understand him, lick his hand.
You want me to lick a frog?
If
Hey,
you
I've
want
licked
to
toads before,
understand
it's
him,
fun. I'm gonna go over there and give him a nice long lick on the hand.
Limey, yet satisfying.
I just realized that your lick a toad reference, one of the slang for Gith Yankee and Githzerai are toads.
oh my
Yes.
god.
And?
That's all I'm saying with that. But you suddenly understand
always married.
him.
I wasn't always married.
You suddenly understand him. Thank you for bringing my idiot son back to me. He has been gone far too long, that I'd like to admit. He says that he was being sacrificed to the pit of lava by the veggie pygmies. For this, I am grateful that you have stopped this. Also, you scared the shit out of him as giant eagle, swooping him up from sky. I can accept this. Come, the doors to the shrine are open for you if you'd like to follow. At this point, the hour ends. Lady Saveshna, you are still about half hour away from the group, time-wise. Are you guys going into the shrine with him?
Gooder goes, Can we wait? For Saveshna. Yeah, and you see him like rubbing his wounds, like and literally licking his wounds.
She's probably dead. We should move on.
If you would like to rest out here for a little bit while you wait for missing companion, that is okay. Our guards will watch. He's offering to have his soldiers watch you guys for a short rest.
Is there in the place that he motioned a comfy looking place or like
It's all
full of
more,
hay?
it's all like swampy in this area, so
Gooder finds the best place, does his little circle 3 times, and then on all fours, and then finds a place to sit down, and he just starts licking his wounds until he takes a short rest, passes out for a quick nap.
all right.
Kismet is going to go
Give
sit
some.
and lean on Gooder.
Because your boy needs some health points back.
Can I get key points on a short rest?
I believe so.
Yes, I do. So I'm going to use my last 2 key points and give Gooder 2 more hands.
I mean, you can then hit die.
Yeah, I'm spending hit die.
Well, he's
Well, I get it
using
back anyway,
that
but-
because he gets it back, so he doesn't have to
Yeah,
expend
I'm
more
trying
hit
to-
die than
Gotcha.
he needs to.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. So how much do I get back, sir?
15.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, I'm trying to help him not use all of his hit dice.
Saveshna, roll me a survival check real quick.
Okay.
With advantage because you know where you're going.
Can I do this with guidance, or is this just I
If-
would not have a chance to?
If you're
Really prepare
you're
for this.
navigating here, so you could roll with guidance if you have guidance yourself.
Okay. Actually, no, it won't be with guidance. Because that's a concentration spell. And I'm concentrating on something else right now.
That's hilarious.
It'll be 15.
15? All right. So about 45 minutes into your guys' rest, you see Saveshna just sort of riding this Jackuli towards the Nang Nang Shrine as you guys are outside. You see her clothes are slightly charred, smoldering from the heat of being that close to the magma. Soot covering most of her skin and the Jakuli as well. But she seems unharmed.
Have a nice trip.
It was lovely. Thank you for asking.
And I would have dropped my form at that point to take the rest.
Yes.
I might have slapped somebody with some feathers just because. And then I used my arcane feature to recover a 4th level.
Can do.
And then I'll have some tea ready because I know Saveshna's definitely gonna want some tea when she gets here, and I'm considerate.
I am like so parched. That was a very hot ride, y'all.
I mean, you could have taken the Eagles.
Eagles are
Your
so
choice.
much fun. I mean, you only get to summon 2, so it's not enough for a full party. But just using summon animals as a taxi is so much fun. I think it's hella cool. Just ride around on Eagles. I'm sorry, having a moment.
No, you're totally fine. I know Josh always geeks out because his inner token nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
That's why whenever I'm conjuring flying beasts, it's giant eagles every single time.
Every
You
single
should have,
time.
literally, you should have jumped on me, man. That would have been hilarious because of how fast I was going, and you hanging on would have been cinematic.
So
Oh, me? Like when I gave you the boop?
No, yeah, like Josh, if he had been on, like Kismet, if he had been
Okay.
on top. Oh yeah, because I'm going 240 feet in 6 seconds. Like,
Somebody should have cast haste on you.
I don't think anybody.
Haste,
I don't have
expeditious
haste.
retreat, and then eagle 80 movement speed.
That would have been funny.
You could have gotten there in 1 turn.
all right, guys, this
Broke the sound barrier.
so
This is when we get the next puzzle piece.
this is the next shrine. So
This is the story of a girl.
you guys are ushered in after your rest into the entrance of this shrine. You see a flooded courtyard with a hadrosauruses, which are or hadrosauruses. Those are the crocodile-looking ones with the fins on the back that aren't actually dinosaurs but mammals. They are they're not mammals per se, but they're the missing link between reptiles and mammals.
What are they called?
Hadrosauruses.
Platypus? A platypus?
Are they giant, huge?
They're large.
Gargantuan? Large.
Large. They're not that imposing. They're just sort of there. You see a bunch of different colored grungs all throughout. Almost like this is a hot spring sort of area that they're just lounging about, wallowing in the flooded court or the flooded shrine entranceway.
Johan doesn't know how to deal with the hadrosaur because I just looked up a picture of it, and his brain just doesn't know how to deal with it, so he just ignores them.
Yeah, there's nothing
He's-
that he can compare it
Nope.
to in real life.
There is absolutely nothing. He is beyond ignoring their existence. In his mind, they're not real.
Gooder talks to him.
The hadrosaur?
Hey.
Or
Yeah, it's a beast.
It just looks. Hey,
How's it going?
going.
These guys treating you okay?
Yup.
Anything good to eat around here?
Yup.
Where?
When they give it to us, I don't know where they keep it.
You know what's inside this building?
Nope.
Need anything?
Can you scratch my back?
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah. And then Gooder goes up with his tentacles and claws and starts just like massaging and scratching the back of this hadrosaur.
Its back leg starts tapping in the water
Yep.
as you
Sits there
find
for a
the
second.
spot.
Yep, found the spot.
Uh,
There we go.
so Chief Yorb looks at you and he's like, well, there is matter here. Follow me. As he leads you to a room, he opens the door as you see torches shed light over rooms filled of treasure, chests heaped with coins, polished amphorae, strings of pearl, and ornate pieces of armor. Set into the floor in front of another double door is a mosaic depicting a frog-like humanoid beating a leopard that has snakes emerging from its shoulders. Cuneiform inscriptions are woven above and below the combatants. It reads, Nang Nang teaches us to serve only ourselves. Prince Yorb, or Chief Yorb looks at you, he's like, these treasures, whatever you take, comes back here as soon as you leave the door. None of them are real, my shamans tell me. All of these treasures are fake. However, there is another door as he points to the other set of doors. And you see the following message carved in Old Omuan again. Whoever among you is the richest, bring me your gifts. I do not know what this means. If you can figure it out into that room, maybe Nang Nang will come here and our wedding plans will be complete. As he says this and points to the door, this is where we end for the night. As you guys stand in a room full of treasure, all of it which you can reach down, pick up, and hold. It feels real to your touch, but he assures you is not. We get to the XP. You guys will, Dantilus, you're the only non-meat grinding person here.
So I'll get 2,628.
You will gain 1,000 XP.
Close.
Everyone else, 1,100 XP from meat grinding. And no gold this session, except for Kaylin, who gets a negative. Sorry, Kaylin. But that is it for the night. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this. I know I did. Did anyone level up from tonight?
I mean, if you want to give me another 1,600, I mean, yeah. I mean, I it was 2,628 XP is what it needed. We dodged, we dove, we ducked, we eagled.
You guys did really well tonight with how you.
Good teamwork.
I was really worried when Gooder grabbed the thing with the mage hand, because the way it's read is they fire until dead.
Yep.
Like, not down, dead.
Yep. I knew. I had a feeling like it was some rather intense shit.
So what would have happened if all three of us had touched a cube at the same time?
Not all the cubes triggered it. 2 out of the 3 cubes would trigger it, the one wouldn't.
And here's what I thought. There's 12 of them, 3 cubes, 4 of each shoot at a cube.
Yeah, they would have split the targets. But that was a nasty trap. Kaylin, your warding wind idea would have done the trick completely in that trap.
Definitely not smoke. That didn't work.
Um, but that
Well, I
acid
mean,
man, that
good
shit's
try.
mean in that shrine. Like holy crap.
Yeah, took down. Don't worry, Kalen. If you need any money, Gutter doesn't really seem to have a concept of all that anyway.
Hey, you do have my fabulous clothes that I gave you. I gave you some extra set of clothes.
And
So
Kaylin, out of curiosity, how much inventory did you lose from that?
okay.
I think we're just gonna get tears.
Kalen,
Kaylin, if you are trying to speak, you are muted.
Kalen, as a lawyer, you were supposed to be speaking now.
If you want to give somebody your bone scythe, say nothing.
Oh, that's just mean.
Well,
That is okay.
Hey, Ken,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, how when are you going to be possibly starting your next book?
So the next books are going to be when books are ending. Friday is going to be ending. I think this Friday here, if everything goes right. I'm going to be taking a brief hiatus from Fridays for a bit, just to sort of regroup life wise, and I'm still trying to plan things on what I'm doing for Fridays. I'm thinking, as of right now, I'm thinking I'm going to do like one shots on Fridays, like every so often. Just leave that as like an event day to do like special events and stuff like that will be revolving. Uh, because with the long form campaigns that I tend to do, I don't get a chance to do the one shots very often.
What time would you be doing those?
It would all depend on what I was running.
If you needed 5 hours, 6 hours, 2.5 hours, hopefully 5 or 6, because one shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd let you guys know well in advance, and all of those my players do get preferential treatment for those, like my active players.
So, like with